The Healing Heart, the reading from Arrhythmia. And there's my email, and you can follow me on Instagram too. This is dedicated to my wife, and let's see, my mouse is not working. Oh, shoot. Yeah, there's Arrhythmia. Oh, I am having a problem with my mouse. Oh, well, okay, here we go. I'm going to read. Section 1, Dead Woman's Past. Milky Way, the last years of my life, the beginning of his. There we go, okay. Milky Way, the last years of my life, the beginning of his. Dead woman's past, my son doubles back to check on me. Dead woman's past, my son doubles back to check on me. Highest I'll ever be, the sky unfolds into clouds and peaks. Highest I'll ever be, the sky unfolds into clouds and peaks. Altitude sickness, alone in my tent, dreaming of home. Altitude sickness, alone in my tent, dreaming of home. On the Inca Trail, there are over 70,000 steps which become treacherously steep as you climb to the Holy Gate with the first views of Machu Picchu. My son went up really easily, and I had to crawl up on my knees, which he recorded on his iPhone. Crawling on my hands and knees to the Sun Gate. Machu Picchu. Back home, the mountain quiet in my poems. Back home, the mountain quiet in my poems. Zen garden, each rock a breath. There's a photo from the famous garden in Kyoto. You know, Martin Buber, I read in graduate school, said there were two states of being, openness and closed. And in meditation and haiku and therapy, we create inner space. And of course, in haiku, we value poems that have greater inner space. Zen garden, each rock a breath. Same dream. I watch the game from the bench. Same dream. I watch the game from the bench. Section 2, insomnia. And there's a call out to, the first poem is a call out to John Stevenson, who is here. The next poem, this form was inspired by John. The Dark is his poem, the name of his book as well. You know, I've been a psychologist for actually almost 50 years. That's an old bio, I guess. And the burden of being good enough, successful enough, if anything, I think is more intense. Failings. Dog days of August, my patience, childhood strikeouts. Dog days of August, my patience, childhood strikeouts. Country road through autumn fields, bursting with refugees. Country road through autumn fields, bursting with refugees. Doric columns, the perfect balance of a wished-for self. Doric columns, the perfect balance of a wished-for self. Interval training, I practice my rebuttals to Donald Trump. was written a long time ago before he was elected. Interval training. I practiced my rebuttals to Donald Trump. Oh boy, what is going on here? Successful. It's a wordplay haiku, which I really enjoy. Some people don't. Insomnia. I keep waking up in 1930s Germany. Insomnia. I keep waking up in 1930 Germany. Arrhythmia. The unraveling of the Republic. Arrhythmia. The unraveling of the Republic. Section 3, the rise and fall. Sudden death, an angel cradles my heart with its wings. Sudden death, an angel cradles my heart with its wings. Sweet Hala, the rabbi blesses his sons. A lot of you probably don't know this. My father was a rabbi, and every Friday night he would bless us till I was age 13 or 14. And Hala is the bread of Shabbat. Sweet Hala, the rabbi blesses his sons. Wild iris, the night in a tent with Eve. Wild iris, the night in the tent with Eve. Everyone gone, the rise and fall of an EKG. Everyone gone, the rise and fall of an EKG. The way a nurse placed the thermometer, my mom. The way a nurse placed the thermometer, my mom. Angioplasty, my daughter-in-law texts emoji hearts. Carl Jung was the one in opposition to Freud to talk about images and archetypes. And emojis, of course, are images, and we're all in our trade, we use images. Angioplasty, my daughter-in-law texts emoji hearts. Dawn's first light, yellow chrysanthemum in a vase. Dawn's first light, yellow chrysanthemum in a vase. Anesthesia, the last leaf lets go. Anesthesia, the last leaf lets go. A new mountain trail in my chest, defibrillator. A new mountain trail in my chest, defibrillator. Section 4, vertebrae. Winter sunset, cutting off the hospital band. Winter sunset, cutting off the hospital band. Dark attic, our cold feet touch under the quilt. Dark attic, our cold feet touch under the quilt. December dusk, the shadows thrown by whale vertebrae. December dusk, the shadows thrown by whale vertebrae. Downpour, I walk under an umbrella with my defibrillator. This poem was chosen from Mariposa by Sherry. I don't know if Sherry's here today, and Sherry always encourages us to take bigger boundaries. And when I wrote this haiku, it was like a winter grieving process, and it just poured out. It's cathartic and cleansing and letting go. And I'm sure many of you written poems like that come deep from the heart. Downpour, I walk under an umbrella with my defibrillator. Fallen redwoods, the solitary walks after illness. Fallen redwoods, the solitary walks after illness. And let's get another share screen. Oh, this is there's winter dusk. I forgot to share that, okay. But here's Mount Everest. Mount Everest, dreaming of the peaks I'll never climb. Mount Everest, dreaming of the peaks I'll never climb. In the middle of the screen, the top peak is Mount Everest. And you'll see Mount Everest has other mountains. That whole ridge are 27,000 feet. The last section. Open sky. Cherry blossoms, I listen to my pulse for arrhythmias. Cherry blossoms, I listened to my pulse for arrhythmias. Emerald hills. Emerald hills, how little rain it takes for hope to grow. This is Briones in the East Bay Hills. Emerald hills, how little rain it takes for hope to grow. Trump neighbor, we discuss the migration of sparrows. Trump neighbor, we discuss the migration of sparrows. The scar, slowly healing wildflowers. During the 91 Oakland fire, we evacuated really soon, and the next spring, the hills were loaded with wildflowers, poppies, lupin. And today, as we shelter in place, the air is cleaner, the birds are more active, and with a little breathing room, the earth renews itself. With a little breathing room internally, we heal. Buttercups at high noon, yellow squared. Buttercups at high noon, yellow squared. She straightens her brother's wedding tie, late summer rain. She straightens her brother's wedding tie, late summer rain. Staying alive, the groom's parents revive their disco moves. Staying alive, the groom's parents revive their disco moves. My son mans the barbecue grill, Labor Day. My son mans the barbecue grill, Labor Day. Bare root plum, the faith it takes to plant a tree. Bare root plum, the faith it takes to plant a tree. World Series, cricket singing for both teams. World Series, cricket singing for both teams. And got to give the Sierra picture. Lake breeze, the quietude of a defibrillator. This is up by Lake Tahoe. Lake breeze, the quietude of a defibrillator. Open sky, the quick strokes of a Merlin. Open sky, the quick strokes of a Merlin. Gentle decline, the trail meandering to where we began. Gentle decline, the trail meandering to where we began. And there's my trail photo. This is from Kyoto, from the Philosopher's Walk in the fall, about 5 or 6 years ago. Thank you.